Welcome to Empowered Freedom. For more information and to connect with us via social media, visit paulctiarena.com. Alright, hey everyone, Paul C. Tiarena here with our next quest video. Before I get into it, I just want to say that I feel unbelievably amazing today. I feel amazing most days. And I don't know, it just feels so good to feel so damn good, you know. Every day that I commit to this lifestyle and our foundational principles, I feel better and better and better. And I notice that definitely, you know, physical health and stuff like that, but my interactions with other people and the way that I connect with people is just on another level. It's so beautiful and so great. So commit to our process, and I promise you that every day you're either going to get better or you're going to learn something about yourself that will make you better in the future. That's all I got, because I was about to go off on another tangent there. All right, so we're here with our next quest video. All right, your quest is called From Worst to Best, Uncovering the Hidden Challenge Within a Challenge. All right, so what I want you to do is right now, I want you to think about your biggest, most difficult, uninvited challenge that you currently face. I'm sure you got that in mind, right? All right, so I want you to use your imagination and answer this question. What would be the worst possible reaction or least helpful reaction that myself or someone in my position could have to this situation? All right, you don't have to be completely realistic. All right, you can let your imagination run wild. So I put down some examples here just to get our mind kind of thinking, right? So if I lost my job, what would be the worst possible reaction to that? I don't know. Turn to a life of crime? Have chronic fatigue? Worst possible reaction? Not getting out of bed every day? My job application was denied at every place I applied. Worst possible reaction? Never apply for a job again and go online and just tell everybody about how horrible an employee I would make and never hire me or something like that. Right? Can't get pregnant? Commit to a life of eating crap and never having sex again. Had a major injury from an accident? Wrap yourself in padding and never go outside to avoid injury. Can't stand someone's really pushed your buttons or someone's really triggered you. Go on a social media rampage talking about how horrible this person is. Recently lost a loved one. Quit work, stay at home, sit and cry, watch sad movies, drink alcohol, smoke pot, let yourself waste away. Now, some of this can be serious and some of it can be kind of funny. You know, when you go to extremes, that's what your imagination is all about. You know, so there's no right or wrong with that. You may also think in terms of what would someone else respond with in this situation. You know, someone else might respond like this, you know, or someone else may just give up, you know, or someone else may even want to end their life or something. You know, whatever comes to mind, we want to think about the worst possible reaction to whatever that situation is. All right, now, what is the opposite of that worst reaction? All right, so I'm going to go back through those examples. Turn to a life of crime, instead turn to a life of service. And every day commit to be in service for something or some cause. All right, that's pretty cool, right? Give up and never get out of bed again. Get out of bed every single day and commit to doing something that I enjoy for at least 15 minutes. That's kind of beautiful, right? Never apply for a job again. Apply for a job at least once every day. And then also do a social media post about how amazing and healthy and committed and disciplined you are, and you'd be the perfect hire for someone if they were looking for someone to hire. Probably a better way to word that, but something along those lines, right? You could probably craft that a little bit better. Commit to a life of eating crap and avoiding sex. Well, how about commit to a life of optimal health and figuring out what that is, and then commit to having sex at least one time per week with your partner. It's not a bad idea, right? Confine yourself to a small padded room. How about pick 3 outdoor activities that are relatively safe and commit to doing them on a regular basis. Go on a social media rampage. How about every day say something positive about one person on social media? Quit work, stay at home, sit and cry. Stay at work and commit to commemorating this person that you lost by making some kind of a little display about them or something. You know, something that when people walk by, they ask a question, maybe some pictures or a statue or something. Give up. Well, obviously don't give up, but do at least one thing every single day that moves you in a positive direction. So your quest is to take your most pressing, uninvited difficulty or challenge, think about the absolute worst possible, least helpful reaction, and then write down the exact opposite and adopt this as a personal challenge. Now your quest is technically complete when you complete your personal challenge, but for the purposes of this quest, because some of these challenges are probably going to be ongoing and perpetual to some degree, going through this exercise counts as completing the quest. All right? Now, why it works. First of all, if I imagine the worst possible reaction that I could have to something, then at an unconscious level, I automatically start to engage decision making and the understanding that I have other options available, because the worst possible reaction implies that I'm not going to go for that, but it also implies there's other options, right? So I automatically at an unconscious level start to acknowledge I have options. The second thing is, when I think about the opposite of what I don't want, I'm focusing on what I want. And that's what we're all about, right? We want to focus on what we want. We want to focus on the positive. So immediately when I focus on the opposite of that worst possible reaction, I'm doing a brief visualization process and I'm starting to move in the right direction, okay? So you may not have chosen the situation that you're in consciously, but you can now choose how you respond to it. The more specific you get with this challenge, the better. Good luck. Thank you for spending time with us today. For more information, visit our main website at paulctiarena.com, where you can shoot us a message and also connect with us via social media. Thank you so much.